to all of you beautiful souls out there. I'm Jessica. I've thought about starting a YouTube channel for a long time, but something always seems to be in the way, right? I tell myself, oh, I'll do it when I have more time. I'll do it when things aren't as hard. I'll do it when I can put me first. But life isn't just gonna all of a sudden change overnight. And lately I've just been feeling like the things that I want for myself and for my life, if I want them to happen, I have to manifest that and just make it happen. So here I am, hello. Bear with me as I try to navigate this new world that is communicating through a vlog. I know 2020 has been really crazy for everybody. Everyone has had something unexpected happen. Everyone has had to overcome in some way. For us, the year started being really excited for the arrival of our first child, Caius. He's now 9 months old, and so his birth almost seems to be how long this pandemic has been going on in the United States. I went into labor on March 3rd at the Golden Gate Bridge. It was Super Tuesday, and so everyone was out voting or staying home from work. And so the highway for the first time ever was super clear. It's never clear on the highway going through the Golden Gate Bridge. And we had family near us, and it was a very special time to be able to welcome him. Within that following week, the Bay Area was put on lockdown. My mom and stepdad had just showed up to meet him and to be with us, and they were able to for a few days, but they had to cut their trip early so that they could get back into Missouri because there was all this talk of the border shutting down and not being able to travel within the country. And so my husband and I had taken off some work and postponed some projects so that we could spend those first few weeks with him. And then all those projects that we had in those upcoming months were canceled. And so we very quickly realized that we were losing our income. So rather than go down in that hole, we wanted to be really proactive about it. And so we made a plan. We found a new tenant to take over our lease at our apartment. And we were really communicative with our landlord so that we didn't put them into a bad situation. And we packed up everything and our newborn, and we moved to stay with my husband's family for a while we figured it out. That was about 4.5 months that we were with them. And it was a really precious time because we got to be with our baby and really both of us soak up that time together as a couple and with him. And it really was an upside to kind of a cloud that's been over, I think, a lot of us this year.
Good job, baby! Did you play the piano? Did you play the piano? You did? That's awesome. Yeah. I love you. Did you play the piano? Yay! That was you! Oh my God.
The whole time that we were staying with my husband's family, we were applying for jobs. We were constantly searching on job boards. We were doing a lot of research about property investment because my father-in-law and my brother-in-law are really into property investment and were teaching us all kinds of stuff and telling us books to read. And so we ended up spending all this time doing all this research for something that we kind of talked about but didn't think it would happen for decades down the road in our lives. And yeah, we kind of just decided to embrace that time to make a plan for our family and where we wanted our lives to go, what we wanted to achieve together. And with this being like our last year for grad school for both of us, we planned on being in San Francisco through December, and then we would make a plan for 2021. But with everything that happened, it's like immediately we had this baby and we had this clean slate of we have to figure out what we're gonna do now. We finally heard back about a job. My husband went through a round of interviews, and we kind of put everything we had into it because it was at our alma mater, where we met, where we were very dear friends, and then started dating and fell in love. And we started to feel this real sense of this conversation that we had had several times before as well, of moving back to this place and investing in this community that invested so much in us, that, oh my gosh, we could do this now. We could start a property investment company right here in this town. We understand the market, we know the people. And after doing all this research, let's apply it. So we invested all we had into making the move, hoping that he was going to get that final round of interviews, but really I knew that he was going to get the job no matter what. He's my husband, he's amazing. And my husband got that job. It's full-time with benefits, and it's been a huge blessing for us that we've had a stable income finally after this whole crazy year. So we now recently bought our first home, and we've been moving in our things. And along the way of all moving this year, we accumulated things from my husband's childhood home. We accumulated things from my childhood home. We accumulated things that was left in our investment property, which we also recently bought, our first investment property. And the previous owner left a lot of antiques. And furniture and things like that. So we've acquired a lot of things. We've acquired a lot of things all of a sudden. And before my son arrived, we had done all this work for several years to achieve a sustainable lifestyle. And we were on the road to figuring that out more and more and getting really excited about it. I would very much call us minimalists at that point in time. And then when I was pregnant, and everybody in both of our families was so excited, and our dear friends, people we grew up in our churches with, everybody was just contributing to this baby. And so we accumulated a lot of things through that too. And now we just have a lot of stuff, a lot of crap, a lot of meaningful stuff, a lot of wonderful stuff that has a lot of life left in it. I just finished graduate school last week, so all of a sudden I'm looking around me and I'm ready to make this a home. I'm ready to be a homemaker. I was definitely one of those kids that had my dollhouse and put everything in the right place, and everywhere we've ever lived, I left it in better condition than we found it in. We left it in better condition than we found it in. And now we've moved into this home and it kind of looks like it's in worse condition than we found it in, because it's just full of stuff and I don't even know where to begin. It's hard with a 9-month-old because I don't want to turn away. I don't want to say no. I don't want to ignore him. I want to value this time that I have with him right now. It's precious. It's already going by so quickly. And so it feels wrong to want to organize and clean and get things done. But then I know, for me, it's a huge stress on my mental health and me not feeling comfortable in the home. And so even though I'm so thankful and so excited about all the things that we've achieved this year, we both graduated with our terminal degrees in our fields. We both were able to finish our thesis on time and feel really good about it. We were able to buy our first home and move cross country with a baby, move several times with a baby. We were able to start our investment business, and we've been able to set roots in a place that's meaningful to us. And I'm so excited about those achievements. I'm so thankful. But I still feel like a mess and I feel really stressed. This is the most I've dressed up or done my hair or put lipstick on. I put some earrings on, all for you guys. And it's made a big difference. I feel like that's what I'm wanting to get out of this. And that's what maybe one of my main goals is I'm not by all means perfect. I'm not here to say, hey, everybody mimic my life. Look at what I'm doing. No, I'm a freaking mess.
Hey, baby.
Hi. I don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It just started happening?
Yeah. Pregnancy's really stupid.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you remember what we were talking about before you started crying?
Yeah. We were talking about being the first people to write comedic porn.
I just zoomed out.
I almost choked myself.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Are you good now? Is the video done?
Yeah.
Okay, I love you. You're beautiful.
I'm gonna blow my nose, I think.
You're so beautiful.
Thanks.
I think that we all have some mess that we just don't know how to deal with us in us or around us, and I want to be real about trying to deal with that. And I feel like this is a great opportunity to hold myself accountable, to say I'm going to make these videos, and in the effort of making that video I'm going to get these things done and have something to show for it. And maybe that will inspire those of you who are also feeling like it is hard to achieve, because it is hard to achieve sometimes, especially when you're jumping into a new role of being a parent, or even a role you've been in for a while, and you feel like, where do I prioritize now? How do I combine the person that I was before my son, who was in really great shape, who figured out how to be healthy and take care of herself and have a clean, organized home and did all this personal work? And how do I get back to that person when I'm no longer the priority my son is? And how do I combine those expectations, those goals? How do I organize those priorities? And how do I get the things done that I want for myself and for my family? And so that's the journey that I'm going to try. Not that I'm going to try, that I'm going to do. And in my about for my YouTube channel, I put a little description about myself, but also this quote that's been really important to me that I've carried around everywhere. And that's, all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. And that's so true for me. It took less than 20 seconds to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this video, to pull out the equipment and to start the process of setting it up. In 20 seconds, I first told my husband that I loved him and I couldn't imagine my life without him. In less than 20 seconds, it takes to conceive a child, a life that comes into the world. As I'm editing this footage, I have to tell you guys that what I meant is that in less than 20 seconds, the little spermy reaches the egg. I promise my husband lasts longer than 20 seconds. Say hi to YouTube, honey.
Hey.
All you need is those 20 seconds. All you need is that insane courage, that positive, wonderful, creative insanity that lives in all of us, and to just begin. So I'm looking forward to this journey with you guys. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Did you miss me? I missed you. I was in here for what, 10 minutes talking to the camera? Oh, we were apart for so long. I love you. Yeah. I love you.